Hi, you're joining me, Ashley King, a podcast enthusiast who loves to chat. I run a studio called Flamingo Heights Podcast Studio in the Oosburn, Newcastle upon Tyne. We specialise in audio and video podcasts, and we're passionate about helping people to bring their stories to life. You're listening to our pop-up podcast recorded at the North East Business Expo, hosted by Fresh Events in partnership with the Chamber of Commerce Northeast. It was a super busy day and we got to chat to lots of small businesses and individuals about the work they do and why it matters. By the way, these guests have had no media training or preparation. It was a very spontaneous thing to do on the day, recorded in a very noisy space. We hope that these recordings show that with a little support and the magic of editing, any story can come to life. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Hello, Selorm.
Hi, Ashley. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to see you too after a long time.
Yes.
So, you are here today from Talbot Jones Consultancy?
Yeah, Talbot Jones Limited.
Thank you very much.
So, well, mainly to see a few of our clients who are also exhibiting today and meet potentially new clients and network, and see what's happening in the world around me.
It's good to always explore the local business networks and community, and it's great to see you again as always.
Same.
So you are working with Talbot Jones Insurance.
Yes.
Can you tell us about what you do, your organisation, and how you help organisations?
Yeah, so Talbot Jones Limited is a non-life insurance broking firm. And we provide insurance, consultancy, and then risk management related advisory to clients, mainly within the third sector organizations. So we are looking at the charities, CICs, and then we deal with quite a number of professional firms, so accounting firms, legal firms, solicitors, and all those. And so it cuts across with a wide range. We don't do personal lines businesses directly, but we have a department that manages all our personal lines. So say we are helping with your business insurance and then you need some help with your personal insurance as well, we can get our team to look into that for you. So it's a one-stop shop for all your risk management and insurance solutions.
Which is brilliant, and I have to be honest, I've worked with many organizations in the charity sector, third sector, where in one instance, one of the groups I was working with actually had a break-in, and Talbot Jones Insurance were looking after them, and they were brilliant, and it was all sorted. So I think it's, you don't think you need it, or you never know how much you need it till something happens, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be things you've never even expected.
Yeah, and I think for us, the joy for us as a business or people working in insurance is the satisfaction that our client gets. Not just at arranging insurance, but when something goes wrong. So they have the confidence that business would continue irrespective of what comes. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I know that Talbot Jones is not just an insurance provider. They also really care about their local community, very engaged in sponsoring local social enterprise or activities. Can you tell us anything about that?
Yeah, so I think it falls in line with our values, community, excellence, and integrity. We look at, for us at Talbot Jones, we don't call it giving back to the society. I think it's more of making sure the society is good. So it's not like we have received and we are giving back. It's not that, we don't look at it transactionally. We look at it as part of our life, our day-to-day activities, because we are going to be in business if the community is solid, doing well, and all that too. It's just something that we do willingly. It's part of our culture.
And part of what you do is it's integral to what you do, which is excellent. Awesome. Okay, well, is there anything else you want to tell us? You've still got a little bit of time about what you're doing at work, any initiatives you're leading, anything you'd want a potential client to know about what you do.
So now we are, well, I won't say the entire organization, but personally I'm focusing more on cyber because that's probably one of the top key emerging risks, and gone are the days when people felt, well, cyber risk was something for large organizations, the banks and telcos and all that, but now cyber risk is probably happening, or cyber attacks are happening everywhere. Small organizations. I was reading a report that said about 80 to 85% of small businesses are actually targets to cyber criminals in the last 2 or 3 years. So just creating that awareness about cyber risk, and then what can be done, what should be done So we don't just talk about it from the insurance point of view. We need to get cyber insurance, but we are also advocating for good cyber security measures within businesses and pointing them to the right direction, because we are not cyber security experts ourselves. So just knowing the right sources of information who can help and then pointing the client in the right direction is something that we take pride in doing.
I'm so grateful you've mentioned that. It's something that's come up a lot in conversations at the expo today about AI and how fast it's growing, and cybersecurity and how to protect your business from anyone who maybe has an ethical motive. So is there any one top tip that you can share on cybersecurity?
Well, I think it's more of you don't need, if you should receive an email or a text message, one that is too good to be true, that expects you to act quickly and immediately, I think you would probably want to pause and then think about that again before you act. I almost fell victim to cyber attack some time back. It was an email that was sent to me and it looked so original. So there are so many tips. Well, look at the email address, there might be a dot and all that. But cyber criminals are getting smarter with more advanced technology. And so I think it's just to not act immediately, take a break and then think about it, ponder about it, speak to someone, and then just be sure this is really genuine before you act. Yeah.
I think that's a great tip and something everyone can use.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Selorm. It's great to chat to you today.
Same here, Ashley. Thank you.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this content today and you feel inspired to start a podcast, reach out to us at hello@flamingoheights.co.uk. We can't wait to help you get your idea started.